In this video, we'll be handling refreshing our user sessions. You know, in the last video, I promised you that we'll be handling the sign out button, but I figured that, the current expiration time of our user session, where is our AMV, the current expiration time is 7 days, okay? But what if your user is still interacting with your app, let's say on the 6th day and let's say 23 hours and 55 minutes. Let's say at that time, your user is still interacting with your app. Do you want to log out your user in the middle of an active session, the middle of an active usage? That is not, most times, that is not the desired design that you want to have for your app. So what we want to do in this video, we want to keep refreshing the user session as long as the user is still actively interacting with our app. Okay, so the session will only be invalidated and automatically deleted if the user has not interacted with our application for 7 days. Okay, so in this video, we'll be refreshing the expiration time of our user session. I will be doing that in the middleware. Okay, so first off, we need to update the expiration time of the session entry in our Redis database. Okay, so we are going to go to our protected route. All right, so before allowing the user to proceed with the request, we are going to update the expiration time of the user session in our Redis database. Okay, so we are going to have a wait, then we are going to have Redis client dot expire. This expire method is going to update the expiration time of that entry in the Redis database. Okay, so the first thing we need to provide is the session ID. Okay, we've already used the session ID at the point there in the, okay, so we're going to grab the session ID. Okay, so I'm going to paste that here. All right, do we have our session ID? No, the session ID is inside of the session object, so we're going to have session dot session ID. Okay, now we need to provide the new expiration time that I want to give to our user session. Okay, so the expiration time, we're going to be getting it from our environment variables validator. Okay, so we need to import that env. We need to import it from our env server. Okay, dot session expiration seconds. So that is going to update the expiration time of the entry in our Redis database. It's going to update it to 7 days afresh. Okay, so after updating it in our Redis database, we also need to update the cookies that is on the user browser. Okay, so to update that, we are going to be creating a response at this point. So we're going to have const response. Okay, so after that, we need to set the cookie. We need to set a new fresh cookie on this response. So we're going to have a response.cookies.set. Okay, first off, we need to provide the cookie key, which is that, and then the value of the cookie, which is going to be session.session ID. Okay, so we need to provide some options. Okay, so secure, I'm going to make it to be true. Okay, HTTP only, I'm going to make it to be true. Okay, same site, I'm going to make it lax. All right, and we have expires, which is going to be the new expiration time. Okay, so that is going to be date dot now. All right, and I'm going to have plus env dot session expiration seconds. Okay, and you know this one is expecting its value in milliseconds, so we're going to multiply this by 1000. Okay, so both of these operations, they're going to update the expiration time of our user session. This is going to update the expiration time in our Redis database, and this is going to update the expiration time on the user browser. So we need to return the response after setting that cookie. So we're going to have a return, okay, then a response. So if we save that now, so every time our user is interacting with the app, the user session is being refreshed every time, so that the user will not be signed out immediately or suddenly within an active usage. Okay, so that's that for this video. In the next video, we'll be dealing with the sign out button. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.